so much for tuning into this week's episode of Goin with Roen. We are going to take a few supplies and make really cool garden stone paver things. This project is really simple. It's going to be great for kids and just in time for Mother's Day. So come on, let's go. For this project, we're going to need a tile adhesive, a cement paver patio stone, a tool for spreading our adhesive, and then lots of little goodies to put onto our paver stone. I seriously found this stuff. Some of these things, I went to the dollar store, I went to the thrift store and cracked up some plates. I found little toys in Bear's room. This thing I have seriously had for so many years. I don't even know why, but really whatever you can find, it'll be perfect. I am a weirdo and I like to, just anything I can find will be perfect for me, but you could be more traditional and do just marbles or like these kind of flat stone things, or you could be, if you have old plates, like pretend you have old china that you don't know what to do with, go ahead and break it up and make a paper stone. So really anything you want to do, this is going to be an awesome project. Now it's time to take our hammer and smash up the plates that we bought. Now that we have all of our supplies that we are going to use to pave, it's time to lay everything out and get a sense of where we want things to go. Now it's time to take a big old scoop of our tile adhesive and layer it on there, making sure you put a notch in it. You want ridges, and you want it to cover the entire area with maybe like a 1/4 inch layer. Make sure that you are putting lots of ridges in it though. Now that we have a layer of tile adhesive down, it's time to take our broken pieces and trinkets and whatever else we want on here and start to lay it out. Since I'm not grouting on this like someone might choose to do if you were using all flat things, it's important for us to make sure all the spots are covered up, like all the spots of the goo are covered. So I'm taking the little rocks and then also the tiniest pieces of my plates and just kind of filling in the gaps. It really isn't going to make too much of a difference if it dries without something stuck to it, but it's just going to look more finished if you have every part of the tile adhesive covered. So we're getting pretty filled up here and I'm running out of spaces. So what I'm going to do now is just kind of pat everything down and make sure it's good and stuck on there. Now that we have everything pressed down the way we want it and all the open spaces filled, we're just going to let it set. And that's all we have to do. Now, this won't last that long outside. This is not like made to be outside. If you did want an outside all-weather one, you definitely don't want to use stuff like buttons or, stuff that's gonna get wet and destroyed. So if you do want an outside one, stick to marbles, ceramic plates, things like that, and then make sure you grout.
Thanks again for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you next time. on Goin with Roen.